You guys ready to bring back some comedy? Fuck yeah, let's do it. Well, up next we have a Toronto-based comic who uses his Afro-Caribbean background to comment on life's most overlooked areas in a dark but playful way. His unique comedy style has led him to regularly perform at comedy shows all over the city, including Yuk Yuk's Comedy Bar and Don't Tell. Please put your hands together for the very talented Freddy Jan!
How we doing, guys? Good? Yes? Nice. Round of applause. Come on, round of applause for yourselves. Oh, man, it's always hard following music. I feel like that was so healing, you know? And I'm like, you guys want to hear the thoughts that got me banned off Twitter? Like, that's I'm just setting in the opposite direction. Guys, I'm always tired. Is anybody else like this? Yeah. I'm always tired. I'll tell people that, and they'll ask me questions like, Freddie, do you think you're more of a morning person or a night owl? You know, and I think there needs to be a definition for people who are neither. Because, like, if I'm gonna be real, like, deep down inside me lies the spirit of a sloth, you know? Like, in kindergarten, when they asked me, what do you want to be when you grow up? I said, on maternity leave, you know? Like, I knew what I wanted from a very early age. Yeah. I know why. I think I know why I'm always tired. It's such a childish thing to say, but it's like I watch too much YouTube before bed. That's honest. That has to be it. You know. I love YouTube. I'll like watch a video on YouTube about why watching YouTube videos before bed is bad for you while I'm sleeping. It's so. The only thing I don't like about YouTube though is the comment section. I sort of think it's like the bane to humanity's existence, and we'd be better off without it. You know, because I'll just be like enjoying a video, and then I'll scroll down to see a comment that says, "This song stopped me from leaving my wife and my children." And like, I love Dua Lipa as much as the next guy. I do. You know what I mean? I do, but it's getting out of control. You know, I can't be looking at stuff like that at 3 a.m. You know? It's bad. No, I do know the reason. I know the real reason why I'm always tired. It's because I'm a lazy, ambitious person. Which for anyone who's lazy and ambitious will understand. It's a horrible combination. It's the spiritual equivalent of being thirsty and needing to pee. It's horrible. I can't. They get it. Yeah, all the comics, all the comedians understand. Yeah, it's bad. I blame my parents, though. Because it's like, both my parents are like massive risk takers. They're like hustlers, you know what I mean? So I feel like I got to do the same thing. Like both of them are from countries with very little economic opportunity, you know? Like some background information on me. My dad is Ghanaian. My mom is Jamaican. Yeah. Which makes me Nigerian, if you know your African American history. Yeah. That's what that is. Yeah. But I blame them because they're hustlers. My mom and dad, they had to work hard for like every single opportunity that came their way, you know? And then meanwhile, like I was born like here, you know? It's like my dad would walk miles to get clean water, you know? Meanwhile, like I Uber Eats food so close. One time I qualified for a Papa John's discount called home arrest discount, all right? Like, I was like, what? Home arrest discount. I was like, it should be called on the house discount. I thought it should be called, but yeah, it's bad. It's like it's hard to relate. But the thing is, I'm not saying that it's like bad to grow up with immigrant parents. Like I love it. It's interesting. I feel like more interesting things happen to you. You know, like when I was younger. Okay, this is a story. When I was younger, I always wanted a dog. Okay. Always wanted a dog. I was at like a family gathering. I told my family this. One of my uncles told me, son, buying a dog is like buying a shitty funeral 8 years in advance. Yeah. Yes, you think the Jamaican or the Ghanaian side? Which one do you think? Doesn't matter. Both would have said it. Both would have said it. He said no by Trojan horsing an existential crisis into an 8-year-old, you know? Well, my parents saw that I really wanted one, so they got me some pets. They got me a bird, they got me a hedgehog, and they got me a fish. Yeah. For those of you keeping track, are the only 3 domesticated animals you can't pet, touch, or hug, you know? It's bad. We're getting animals to teach you how to love and be loved. Conversely, I had to hug the glass to feel a connection with it. Yeah. Interesting childhood. I think interesting childhoods, it makes interesting people. And I'd rather be interesting. I would rather be interesting. Like, honestly, this is gonna sound so toxic, but like, I don't want to get a therapist because I think I'm gonna be not funny if I go. I swear to God. Have you met these well-adjusted people? They're boring. Like, they eat like cream of wheat and shit. I'm not doing that. Like, that's it's not me. And the thing is like, I feel like everyone now is like a pop psychologist. You know what I mean? You go on Instagram and it's all about red flags. You know, red flags this, red flags this. And it had me thinking about what my own red flag is. You know. And I realized it's just one, but it's one really bad one. My one massive red flag is that I love red flags, you know? And like a lot of guys are into like crazy toxic girls because they want to fix them. Not me, no. I'm just fascinated by the chaos, you know? I'm like a firefighter making s'mores, that's who I am, you know? Truly. And I'm not bragging, by the way. I'm not bragging. Like, this preference for dysfunctional women, it will get me in dysfunctional relationships, you know? Because, like, I'll just be chilling with a girl, and she'll ask me a question like, babe, how did you know I was the one? And I'll be like, babe, you had me at gunpoint, you know? Like, the safety got turned off, I got turned on, and, you know? But yeah, I don't know. I feel like I might have recovered. I'm born and raised in Toronto. Born and raised in Toronto. That's also another thing about my childhood. Anybody here born and raised in Toronto? Yeah, nice. Oh, not that many people. That's crazy. It's like Rumspringa in here or something. That's wild. But yeah, no, born and raised in Toronto. I love being from Toronto because it's like, this is a very multicultural city. Like, it holds its own anywhere else, and I love that. And it's like, it's only since I've gotten older that I realized the value of that. Because you'll be talking to other people where it's just like all one of the same anything, and they don't know how to navigate the topic of race, you know? And it should be easy if you believe in your heart all races are equal, you know? And I do. I believe all races are equal, except... It's a comedy show, right? Like, except on certain modes of transportation, okay? And when it comes to vehicles, I have racial preferences. For example, I'll give an example, because I can tell I'm losing some of you guys. Can't end the joke there. Good night, just leave. No, for example, I love a black bus driver, okay? I love a black bus driver just because he doesn't really care. He doesn't care. He's gonna let you on that bus regardless of how little fare you have, you know? And let me tell you something, especially if you're black, you know, like I can walk on the bus and be like, I don't got $1, but I got a dream, my man, you know? He's like, come on, my nigga, let's go. And I'm on the bus for free. Yo, the other day I got on the bus just by saying presto. That's how easy it is for me. I had a little twirl, you know, it was amazing. Yeah. White people, can you guys get on the bus for free? No? So the white people are like, the bus? What is that? We don't... Is that Ebonics? I don't got... Sorry about that. Yeah, but I did have a weird childhood. I would say, weirdest thing about my childhood is I grew up in a building that was filled with like 99% old people. This is true, 99% old people. So naturally, I encountered a lot of racism growing up because of this. However, I did notice that over time, the resistance to me, it lessened, you know? And I realized that this cycle of acceptance, it lied at the center of a very, very beautiful truth. And as I watched their dirty glares turn to soft gazes and their racist remarks turn to sincere questions, I realized that the cure to racism was Alzheimer's. Just aggressive Alzheimer's, you know? It's okay, some of you guys are getting uncomfortable, it's okay. Let me just say this, I had a neighbor that wouldn't even let me look at his granddaughter, okay? Yeah, and after Alzheimer's, we were hitting on her together, guys, isn't that? Isn't that beautiful? Oh man. We're past it now. That's the worst it gets. That's the worst it gets, I think. I don't know. But I don't know. You know what? I'll say this. You guys are a fun audience, and like I feel like a lot of comedians like they kind of get mad if there's like a lot of pushback on certain jokes, and like I'm for it. You know, like I think it's like the sign of like we're a generation that like holds people accountable. You know, like the Me Too movement. I think that was really good. That way they held people accountable. One thing that happened for me after the Me Too movement, though, is I started to feel very uncomfortable amongst wealth. That was my thing. Because, like, before, I thought rich people were just out of touch, you know? And now I realize they're also fucking pedophiles, you know? I don't trust them. I really don't. I don't trust them. Yeah, I don't trust them. It's to the point, I don't even trust wealthy establishments either, you know? Like, anytime I go to a 3-star restaurant, I'm on edge. Really? I swear, because like I've noticed, like the fancier the restaurant, the more signed photographs on their wall of celebrities who visited Epstein's Island, you know? It's a direct correlation, you know? And like, it doesn't help when you go to these restaurants, when you order wine, it sounds like you're ordering underage children. Right? Like, I'll be like, I'll take the 15-year-old Argentinian full-body white. Thank you. You know? Yeah. Then the server will be like, I'm sorry, Prince Andrew ordered the last one. I was like, no. What? What was I getting? God damn. Oh, I got scared for that one. I'm not gonna lie. All right. Well, here's a beast. Well. I have a darker one, but like, I don't know, you guys want darker or should I go? Now this is your last chance, because it's really bad, okay? I'll do it. And I'm getting off. I should have gotten off on this one. I know it. I'm gonna replay this in my mind. All right. I don't like dogs. I don't. Okay. I lost all the white women. That's it. I lost all the white women. No, I don't like dogs. Oh, fuck. I don't like homeless people with dogs either. I don't. Because they'll have these signs being like, cold, hungry, starving. And I'm like, you're not starving if you have a dog. You know, I'll be walking by them, they're like, please, can you spare some McDonald's? I'm like, bro, you have a McMarley and me right in front of you. I should have got off on the last one. The last one is where I should have gotten off, but I am going to get off now. I learned my lesson. You guys have been a wonderful audience. Thank you very much.